The channel's National Kids Cup started as a vision. Today, it has become a model for football development in Nigeria.
Chance now, the shot to go! Look at that beautiful man.
Yeah, we can see the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration that they are giving us.
It's a wonderful goal, and you can't stop the celebration of these guys.
We cannot wait to see the future stars for Season 8. Last year, the boys from Edo State played breathtaking football to emerge champions. Will Lagos State bounce back? Can Delta win again? Or will there be a new champion? Well, we do not know who will lift the trophy, but we know this year's edition will be bigger, tougher, exciting, and even engaging. This competition is organized in collaboration with Go Football, Channel's National Kids Cup. We're catching them young.
All right, thank you for staying with us. It's still Sports Tonight. We've moved now to the second half of the show. Where else do you crisscross the entire globe without moving from a particular location? It's on Sports Tonight. But I have my guest in the house now. Let me start from Rotimi Akindele. Rotimi has been on this show before, but he's back with us on Sports Tonight. Rotimi, good to have you.
Thank you, Tony. Good evening.
Yeah, and of course, gentleman Yemi Adebayo is also on the show. Yemi, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
It was a pleasure to be here, Tony.
A lot of issues to talk about on the program tonight, and but my producer, looks like I'm getting signals from my producer that we have to go to Washington very quickly. Looks like Sonny Young is waiting to catch up with us. So let's pause a little bit, guys. Let's go to Washington and meet Sonny Young. And Sonny, we are not putting on the same thing today. Well, it's understandable, but what have you got for us? Plenty of basketball as always, and then countdown to Copa America. But let's start with the basketball. We're down now to the business end of the NBA playoffs.
Good evening, Toyin, and sporty greetings to all your Sports Tonight viewers all across Nigeria. Great to be back tonight. Yes, the NBA playoffs, Oklahoma, should be a really exciting one, Toyin. Oklahoma City Thunder looking to close out the 5-time NBA champion San Antonio Spurs. Game 6, the Thunder lead 3-2, so they will advance to the Western Conference Finals if they beat San Antonio tonight at home. Interesting in terms of the home and away. San Antonio was virtually unbeatable at home during the regular season. They lost only one game during the regular season. Oklahoma City has already beaten San Antonio twice in San Antonio in this series. I think Oklahoma City might close it out tonight, Toyin. If you put me on the spot, quick shout out for Russell Westbrook. He has been voted the NBA most valuable player at the All-Star game. The All-Star game the past 2 years. He's been playing great for Oklahoma City. And also Kevin Durant, of course, their other big star. If Oklahoma City wins tonight, they will next play the Golden State Warriors, the defending NBA champions. Warriors have Steph Curry back now, Toyin. They've been playing excellent basketball. Quick shout out for Klay Thompson, who plays in the backcourt with Steph Curry. He had 33 points last night as the Warriors eliminated the Portland Trail Blazers. And I want to give a shout out for one of the Nigerian players on the Trail Blazers, Aminu. Aminu, I remember watching him at the 2012 Olympics, Toyin, playing for Nigeria's men's basketball team. Farouk Al-Aminu, and he played very well for Portland in that series against Golden State. And I expect we'll see him in Rio for the Nigerian men's basketball team. On the other side of the coin, in the Eastern Conference, Toyin, the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James, they're waiting for the winner of the series between the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. The Toronto Raptors lead that series 3-2. The Cavaliers are going to be well rested, Toyin, as they await the winner. They've had almost a week off to prepare for that series. Put me on the spot, Toyin. I know you like to put me on the spot. I think right now we're looking at kind of a rematch of last year's NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. That's the way it's shaping up right now.
Yeah, I was going to put you on the spot, Sonny. And this time, who wins? this time, because the way Cleveland are playing their game, the way they're getting those rests under the belt, and I mean, that's going to be some final.
I think Cleveland, if they go up against Golden State in the finals again, I think it's going to be a much more competitive series, Toyin, than last year when it was basically LeBron and a lot of reserve players. This year, they look to be at full strength with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. They have J.R. Smith, an excellent outside shooter. That could be a great NBA Finals against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. I kind of have to go with the Warriors again, though. I think they've just really taken the game in terms of the three-point shot. The three-point shot especially. They just revolutionized the game with their long-distance shooting.
And that's why I'm looking forward to that final, considering what LeBron James and his guys did when they were just throwing in those 3 points like they were, just picking them up. It's going to be some final, Sonny.
LeBron, I think LeBron would like to make amends for last year. By the way, I think this, I might be wrong, but I think this will be the 6th consecutive year that LeBron has made it to the NBA Finals. Well, excuse me, he hasn't made it yet. If he makes it to the NBA Finals, if they get past the winner of the Miami-Toronto series, this would be the 6th year in a row he's made it to the NBA Finals.
Wow, what a record. What a record, Sonny. But Sonny, let's leave this on one side very quickly. Last week we talked about how America, the U.S., is getting ready for Copa America Centenary. Can you give us a little bit of what's cooking? Are you guys preparing for the best football nations in the world?
A historical point, Toyin, this will be the first time the Copa America has been held outside South America. Traditionally, it's the South American Championship and is staged in South America. This year, to mark that centenary, the 100th anniversary of the tournament, they've invited the United States to be the host, and they've also invited other teams from the CONCACAF region. And just to quickly mention them, that's Mexico, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Haiti, and Panama. They're all kind of like guest teams in the tournament this year. In terms of the United States and their preparations, Jurgen Klinsmann, the German head coach of the USA, he has a training camp scheduled for next week in Miami, Florida, and he's expected to have about 20 players at that camp. Some will play at the Copa America, others will be let go. He's going to take a quick look at the team in Miami, and then from Miami, they're going to play a friendly match in Puerto Rico on May 22nd as part of their preparations for the Copa America. I would like to mention 2 young players on the U.S. team, and I think we'll see them at the Copa America, Toyin, because Klinsmann really seems fascinated by them. 17-year-old Christian Pulisic. He plays for Borussia Dortmund in Germany. And I think Klinsmann loves those Germany-based players, Toyin. He is the youngest player ever to suit up for the United States in a World Cup qualifying match. I think that was against Guatemala. And the other young player that Klinsmann really likes is from Hawaii, Bobby Wood. He's 23 years old, and he's also based in Germany. He plays for FC Union Berlin in the German capital. So I think we'll see those 2 young players on the USA Copa America team, Pulisic and Wood, as well as some of the familiar faces for the United States like Clint Dempsey, who plays for the Seattle Sounders. He's one of their top strikers. I think we'll also see him on the USA team. But it's some people are saying it's almost like a check on Klinsmann and what he's doing in terms of some of the program that he's implemented. Will this be, as we look forward to the World Cup in Russia? I think the Copa America will be a real proving ground for the United States, Toyin.
I agree with you, Sonny. I agree with you, absolutely. Well, as we build up to Copa America, we'll take a look at each group. Maybe that's something I will ask you to do for us subsequently. Take a look at each group, what outstanding players from each country to look forward to seeing in America and all of that. I'm sure you'll be giving us all of that subsequently next week and beyond, Sonny. But I must thank you so much for your time.
It should be a great tournament, and thanks for having me back on Sports Tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny. You bring a lot of quality all the time. So thank you for doing it once again. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Torian. Look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yeah.